Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I have an unboxing video for the, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Vankyo C750 wireless headset here. So this has Bluetooth 5.0. The company reached out to me and actually asked if I wanted to try this out, and I said of course. And with this, one of the reasons I actually said yes to this is that this actually ships with Amazon. So if you are an Amazon Prime member, you can actually get this in 2 days. The product itself says it's made in China. We know that a lot of electronics are made in China, but when you're ordering some that are coming directly from China, especially with everything going on with COVID, you just have the potential of not even getting that product right now. It's just a little bit more of a risk, but because this is actually shipping with Amazon, felt a little bit more comfortable actually doing the unboxing video with this. So let's go ahead and get this thing pulled out. So I like the packaging also, very clean. And then we'll talk about the specs with this. All right, so then we have this. Looks like a carrying case, and it is. So that is it right there. And then let's get this thing open. All right, that is it. So with this, we have the headphones themselves, which are really, really light. And I always like the folding. I like when my gaming headsets do this, just because you can actually rest that around your neck. So we have that. Looks like you have a cloth carrying case if you don't want to bring this big one around. And then with this in the bag, we're going to have the auxiliary cable if you're going to be plugging it in and not using Bluetooth, like for example with my laptop here. And then we have the USB micro charging cable. And then you actually have the customer support and then another customer support deal here as well. So with this, looking at the specs really quick before we get this thing all set up and connected. I said they have the USB or the Bluetooth 5.0, which is awesome with this. It does have a microphone, so you can take calls with this as well. It has the CBC 8.0 noise reduction with this. 30 hours of playtime, that's awesome. And then it also has, with that 30 hours of playtime, you can actually hook it up, and I think it's 10 minutes, and you'll actually get a decent amount of playback time with that. It has 40mm dynamic drivers in it, really awesome. So for the 10 minutes, you get 2 hours of listening time. So if you're in a hurry, you can actually hook this up. That is awesome. And it actually comes with 3 years of support with this as well. So that's just some of the quick specs on this. On the bottom here, we have the power button, the volume up and down. You actually have the USB micro charging port, the auxiliary port as well. You have an LED light to let you know if it's turned on or off. And then we have the ANC on or off, which my assumption is that is going to be the noise cancellation feature there. That is turned on. So let's try and pair this now with my phone and give this a test. All right, so you just hold down the power button for a second. It pops up on your device. It says CY Stereo 750. Click on that. That was it. Took a couple seconds. So let's go ahead, throw a little bit of music on now, and just see how this sounds. It has the left and right letter up top, but also in the ear cuffs you can actually see it says left and right also, which is really cool. Let's get that popped up. I mean, it's got a good amount of flex to it too. That's the other big thing I always think about. And then we have the tilting. Sound is really good. I'm gonna have to take one off so I don't start yelling. They conform to your ears very well, so they're already noise canceling because of that. Like, it blocks a lot of sound. And they get loud too. You could almost use it as a portable speaker. That's pretty loud. but they sound really, really good. Deep bass with this. I want to double check that Bluetooth feature just to see if there's anything inside of that it allows you to do. Sometimes it does. No, this one, no. But with this, the only thing I noticed, just putting them on really, really quick, one, they're extremely noise canceling, like I said, but the ear cuffs themselves, a little bit smaller. So if you have trouble with regular big headphones and you need a little bit bigger earmuff with that, these may be a little bit too small for you. That'd be the only thing just right off the bat that I notice with these, is these are a little bit smaller. They're decent for my ear, but I know if my ear was a little bit bigger, that would probably be an issue. Just if you don't want like half your ear hanging out on the side there. But other than that, I mean, the sound quality is really, really good. It connected fast too. I'd be curious to try it with some games. So what I want to do layering on top of this too is actually showcasing myself playing some games. I'm going to take this to the gym also. I'm going to do some movements with this, and I have my own private training studio. I'm a personal trainer for kind of my regular job. I'm freelance, so it's my studio, so I'll actually work out in there, kind of do some things with this, and just check out how it moves. I'm also curious to see, in terms of sweat, how it performs as you get sweaty. How is this going to stay on your head, or is it going to start to slip a little bit with that? But initial, I mean, just sound test with it, it has a really good deep bass to it. Sound quality is really, really good. It got incredibly loud, as you could hear. And the fact that you can go Bluetooth and then switch over to the wired is awesome. I like that, because a lot of times you may have, I mean, the wireless earbuds, that's one thing. You're not going to connect those things. But when you have something like this, just to have that option is nice. And you have that with certain gaming headsets. A lot of times it's the charging cable, but I like the fact that it's just the auxiliary, so I can actually move this between a lot of different things. And with that 30 plus hours of battery life, I mean, that's really, really good with this. Wireless range, it says on here, is 33 feet away. That's really awesome. A lot of times what I've noticed with those range too, usually my phone's with me. I'm out in the yard, I set my phone down. I usually don't have a problem. I'm doing some yard work, or I'm at my studio and I just set my phone down and kind of move within that space, and it's never a problem with any of these. And it says right here you can also connect it to 2 Bluetooth devices with this simultaneously. That would be interesting to actually play around with. My assumption with that is you're with another person. You both connect and you both get to listen to something, which is really, really cool. It does have the mic, like I mentioned with this. You can take calls as well. So for those that are stuck at home and you're wanting to do, you have Zoom meetings or anything like that, and you want something comfortable, you get to actually use that. If you have Bluetooth on your computer, I do, you could probably connect this via Bluetooth to that as well, so you wouldn't even have to use the wire if you didn't want to. So first initial impressions, this thing is pretty awesome. A lot of upside. I like the folding here. I always like the ones that fold like this. Looks like we get a decent amount of space on this. So if you do have a bigger head. In terms of my stats too, I'm 6 foot, 200 pounds. So with this, I'm not a big guy by any stretch, but for anybody that's within that kind of range, that may be bigger than me, this should fit fine. You start getting where you're a massive dude, maybe not so much, but like I said, I am really, really impressed with this so far. Now I want to actually sit with this for a couple more weeks, spend some time with it, play some more games, do some more workouts than the ones that I've shown in this video, and then actually give my final opinion in a video review for this. But like I said, my initial impression is really good. Cushion up top is solid. Cushions here kind of feels like just regular foam. I don't think it says if it's memory foam or not on this. I haven't seen anything that says that, but it's comfortable, right? It's not stiff at all, and because it's not heavy, it's something that you can wear for a long time. My big complaint typically with any of these is if it's really, really heavy, I don't want to wear it, which a lot of wireless headphones are that are like this that I've used. And then the other thing is if there's too much pressure on my ears, and with this it didn't seem like there was, I usually won't wear it. I don't like wearing hats or glasses or anything like that. So it has to be light. It can't put a lot of pressure on my head because that just gives me headaches. So with this, it's so light, it doesn't feel like it's really squishing my head, which is awesome. So that is going to be it for this video. I'm going to put a link for this in the description so you guys can actually pick this up for yourself. And like I said, this is on Amazon. It ships free with Prime. It is $59.99. That's not a steep price for this at all. A lot of gaming headsets that you get, you're looking at typically $59.99 up to $200. So this could actually make for a really, really good budget gaming headset if your computer has Bluetooth. If it does not, then you're going to use auxiliary cord, and then you actually have more functionality to it, because you could take these and then it could be something that you're using with your workouts, if you're traveling, anything like that. And with the convenient case here, that just makes it easier for traveling. But like I said, that'll actually be in the description as well as their website itself. So that is going to be it for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.